Okay, my last video got cut off because I messed up and then I had therapy. So anyways, but I was talking about my journals. I was like putting my journals back on my shelf and I like looked through one of them and found a couple like interesting entries. So in the last video, I shared how I lived in Kansas for 7 years. My husband is originally from Kansas and I lived there for 7 years as well. So it was an interesting experience. Anyways, so I found the entry from like when we left Kansas to move back to Massachusetts. So this was summer of 2013. June 22nd, 2013. Left Kansas. Through the plane window, the Flint Hills looked more beautiful than ever. Everything here lately has been lush because we've had a lot of rain. The farmers have delayed planting and the harvest may be late, but Kansas is beautiful. The Flint Hills cascaded into white as I ascended farther into the sky. Earlier, I hugged my in-laws and told them I loved them. We reminisced about my first venture to Kansas. It was in April or May of 2004, and I believe Greg was coming back from Marine boot camp. My in-laws took me to Sonic, which I had never been to before, and I loved it. I think we made several trips to Sonic the week that I was there. They didn't have Sonics up in New England at the time. And then they had one that was like close by here and it's like fucking closed now. Anyway. My in-laws lived in Cunningham, Kansas at that time, and it's a tiny one stoplight town with a population of 500. The nearest Walmart was about a 20 to 30 minute drive west to Pratt. But they did most of their shopping in Wichita, about an hour and a half drive east from Cunningham. So the reason they did that was because there was more stuff in Wichita. You know, they had like the malls there, like better eateries, like you know, different stores and stuff like that. It was nighttime when we reached Cunningham after my in-laws picked me up from the airport the first time, and in the distance you could see where the town began and ended, given the lights coming from the houses. Other than that, it was dark as space. I couldn't believe such a small town existed. Greg was correct when he told me that more people lived in my college dorm by itself than lived in Cunningham. I remember when he visited me at college, I think for like the first time, and he was like, how many people are on this hallway? And I was like, I don't know, maybe like 75 to 100 or whatever. And the dorm had like 4 or 5 floors or whatever. So he was like, there are more people in this dorm right now than live in my hometown. Anyway.